Hello. Well, bit of a different one today. Unfortunately, my microphone, I plugged it in, it had packed up. So we went out looking for a place to dip, and this spot I've known for some time. It's up near Witchner, and it's a lovely stretch of canal, and it's right next to the A38. And then just the other side of this lock that you can see here is an old wooden crane from like the National River Authority. There you go, you can see it there. It's a lovely spot. And then when the floods come, they actually close this lock off. They chain it up because further upstream, the River Trent actually merges into the canal, and it sort of becomes one. And it's impassable, it's unsafe. There's a massive weir up there, and what happens is I've seen boats where they've tried to get through, or they've come off their mooring and they've been stuck on the weir. But no, I've gone past this place many a time because I used to work at Witchner when I was younger. And so as you can see, you've got the moorings there and the lockkeeper's cottage. And then as it pans across to the left here, this area here is where the emergency sort of sluice gates are. So when this water gets too high in this bit of the canal, they can let it go that way. So here we go. First thing found: paint tin and a paintbrush. Here we have the remains of an umbrella and a plastic clip for holding on like a tarp or something. I mean, we're finding that the water is very, very clean. The area is looked after. I mean, you can see here that the grass has all been cut and everything. And I think the guys at the lockkeeper's cottage, they look after the place, and they do a sterling job. I don't know what I'm saying here. I'm probably reading what's on the label, but I ain't gonna do much good because I ain't got my glasses on. But let's have a look. What we got? It's an aerosol paint tin. There we go. Chuck it in the bin. And here we have a boat fender. And it's got top of an aerosol can as well. Just thought it was a track explosive at first, but it's like, there we go. Bit of rust, nothing exciting. And the fender. So I put it with the collection reviewers at home. And guess what? There's another one. I mean, although the microphone wasn't working, considering we're 30 foot from the A38, there was hardly any road noise. What we got here? Oh yeah, it was a weird bit of red plastic with a screw in it, and a bit of wood with some nails. And another nail. There we go. Now this is actually one of the locks that they use to chain up the lock gates to stop people going through. So somebody obviously wanted to and cut it off, or the Canal and River Trust lost the key and dropped it off themselves. And that's just a big bolt. And a bit of rusty metal. Lovely. And a flat bit of can, and the handle off a stabby. A bit of wood with a nail in it. Yeah, it's some sort of pan that they found. Quite a decent thickness. I think we ended up throwing it in the scrap. I didn't fancy straightening it. I have done before. Squash bit of can, and this, believe it or not, was a load of tarmac with a cat's eye in the middle. I can remember when the A38 was worked on many a time and resurfaced, and they'd just throw the stuff in the side. We had a couple of these round discs, don't know what they were, didn't keep them. Bit of rust, bit of chain, Nothing overly exciting. I had one of them discs, and they had a paint roller. I don't think it'd be very much good though. Oh look, got another one. Another fender. I kind of figured it out. You can just make out on the wall over there was lots of black marks, and it was off the fenders. People were coming through at a strange angle and kept hitting the bridge and ripping them off. Baked bean can, marvellous. And a lighter. It didn't work, but it was metallic. I've never seen a plastic lighter. It wasn't painted, but it was plastic, but it was actually metallic. It's quite pretty. Threw that away as well. There's no point in keeping it. Got enough of those in my cabinet as it is. Can't keep them all. Oh my god! And another one. Another fender. I think that's number 4 now. Oh, sorry, 5. I've got a bit of wire. Tin lid. Bit of wire. And another bit of wire. Now I had this thing and I wasn't sure what it was at first. But after looking, it's like a base for bollards and things, but it's got a multitude of different holes for different poles. That, or it was a very large child's toy for putting a peg in a hole. Got an horrible leech on it there. Threw it back in. Slimy things. So there you go. Can, got a can lid, and a little battery. Oh no, it isn't. It's not a battery. It's a clipper for a lighter. Wibbly wobbly. And I had these little balls, and I thought they were ball bearings, but they're not. They're not magnetic, but they came up in the crap. I don't know if they're filter beads, off like a shower head or something, or they were just beads off a necklace. But got them in the shed to clean them. So we moved the other side of the bridge. They pulled out a beer can. You can see me down there on the side. I was looking for winglasses but didn't find any. Oh, what a twat. What we got? So, bolt, bit of rust, washer. Found me windlass, but I don't think that's no good to man the beast. And a bit of mesh. What's now got? Ah, yeah, this was an old spotlight that she had. It was the inner reflective bit. She wasn't sure at first what it was, so she put it to one side. And when I came up, I had a look at it. What's that lazy twat doing in the back? Look at him, just sitting on his arse. Hey, you'd think he'd be standing up and taking it seriously. There he is. What's he got? So, got a wibbly wobbly. A spinner, it's orange and yellow. Yeah. What else we got? Shivering Rude in the background. Typical. The usual bits of cack. Oh look, spam tin, nice. That was an on-off knob. Wasn't sure what it was off. It was very long. It could have been off a gas fire or something. But yeah, it got on and off written on it. A bit of rust. Another bit of rust. Lovely. And a can. Lots of cans. I'm reckoning they're probably all sweet corn cans from Fisherman, but there was a hell of a lot. What we got here? Oh, we got one of them fence pin things. Bit bent, bit rusty. Look at him. Thinks he's hard man. Hey, muscles from Brussels, my arse. So while we were there, we heard a few people dropping their windlasses. I thought, well, we'll get lucky. And so I had a dip in the lock. I think all I had was an oven tray, a couple of bits of tin, and it was this one bit. Here it comes. And what it was a protective bit for the end of the lock where the boats come in. You should see I'm pointing there. Yeah, we already know. I've just said it. There we go. Look at me. And that was about it for the day, to be fair. I mean, there probably is loads more in there, but yeah, it was just very, very clean. Lovely spot, but it was great to get out of the house, just me name without Willem. So, but hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a short one, but love you and leave you. Don't forget to like, log, and subscribe. See you later.